Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. It's a beautiful day outside. Well, it's pretty, but it's cold. But it's warm in the house because the sun is cooking my house. So it's tank top weather in the craft room. Hi, how are ya? Brenda K, hello. Crystal's Creations, Wyckoff. Hello, lovely lady. Maureen Pryor, thank you for popping in today. Craft by Jay, hi, sir. How are ya doing? Thank you, lovelies, for popping in on a bonus live. Oh, my gosh, you guys. Once again, I have been chosen to be a guest designer for Simon Hurley. I know. I'm really blessed. And I know this. I'm blessed by you guys. I'm blessed by the goodies. You guys, look at. This is all released today. Today, if you missed Simon Hurley's video, you can go to his channel via my link tree down in the description, or you can type where am I? Yeah, Simon Hurley YouTube, and then go. Okay, and then that will bring up the link for his YouTube channel, and you can go find today's premiere video where he showcased all the goodies, and all that stuff. And glow, I know, hello, isn't it beautimous? All the goodies. So I have unwrapped all the things except this guy. I didn't unwrap this guy because I wanted to show you how nice and secure Ranger is. So thoughtful. Like, they don't want this opening up on transit, right? So they vacuum shrink wrap the little goodies on there. Now, if you're like me and you have nails or finger dexterity issues, or just whatever, like, sometimes these plastic things can be a little bit of a struggle bus to get off, because again, they don't want the lid to pop off mid-transit and get all this stuff. Cordelia, yes. So what I like to do is I get my little craft knife. You want to make sure it's sharp, okay, because they're more dangerous. Yeah, I know. I realized that yesterday. I haven't got a chance to fix it. It's kind of funny, though. It's kind of funny. So we might type out Simon, and then YouTube. Because it's the shit, though. It is. So anyways, what you're going to want to do is you're going to find the bottom edge or the top, whatever you want to do, and you want to go in with your blade flat. See that? And then you're going to rotate it so that the cutting blade comes up. See that? It just snapped right out of there. So then you can take and peel. Peel. Now, sometimes it doesn't peel off good, and sometimes the top gets stuck, but again, you would go down on the side of the blade, like so, just like that, and you would turn it to pop it, and then you could peel the top half off. Okay, so that is how I open all the plastic things that come like that. So if you're ever struggling, that's just grab your little crafty knife, and then put your crafty knife away, so you don't stab yourself. We don't want to stab yourself. Yes, hello. Yeah, and don't keep your fingers away from the blade. Keep your fingers away. Okay, yeah. Gaz and T, not afraid of color. Also, don't slice your finger. Ask me how I know. I know, I've done it a few times too. Stupid stuff, right? All the things we tell you to do. Do as we say, not as we do. Okay, so solar based. They have mica in them, of course. It's a shifty mica. It's a little shifty, but you do want to shake them up to get all the mica goodness out of there off the bottom. See, it's all caked right there, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can show you, but there's a metal ball in there. Okay, So you just want to give it a shaky shake. Shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Well, not really. Well, you could shake it like a Polaroid picture. But I just shake the bejeepers out of them. I do. They say with like the Ranger, they're all shake it on the side so it doesn't get, or shake it like this so the mica doesn't get up in the stick. I ain't got time for that. I shake the crap out of it. I just shake them, and you get all the stuff out of there. On the plus side, if you do clog it, Ranger does sells these separate. So you can get replacements if you get cloggies. How do I know? Because I have ordered them and used replacements. Because yes, I have clogged mine and it's okay. But and it's like just a couple of bucks for a pair of lids. And I have an extra one somewhere. Where's that? I don't know. But because they are Ranger made, the solar paste, you can buy the tops for the distress sprays. So they're universal amongst Ranger, right? So just so you know, you can get replacements for these if you need. But let's take a look at these stamps. Stamps. Look at it. If you saw Simon Hurley, very detailed video, shows you how to use the peel apart. Yes, it's a 3-piece. Oh gosh, you guys. If you don't know about peel aparts, I'm sorry. Sorry for getting you hooked, but you peel them apart and then you can put them back together. So you can use these individually. You can pop them out to do different color combos. So it doesn't have to be all stamped in one color. You can do multicolors, which he did in his video. He did a yellow and a red one, yellow and red. Very pretty for all of our yellow fans. He did use Shooting Star. This one, you guys, look at this. And it actually is readable. So there are parts in here that I read that I was like, well, that's really pretty. Like right here. The journey is ongoing with no clear destination in sight. But that's where the beauty lies, in the unknown. Like, you could focus on a part of this if you wanted to and make it like an important piece, or you can just put it in the background and layer things on it. But I like that you can pick things out of there. Like if you stamp this, you can cut, for all you collagers, you can cut chunks of this out and actually make it say stuff that you want it to say. Like, there's enough text in there, you can make something up, right? I know. Bonus live. Yes. Hello, Maddie. How are they different from in the mica sprays I already own? I will get to that, sir. Please hold. But you had talked about lilies. Maybe these aren't the same things. Well, yeah, these are a lily, right? Like a tiger lily. Mr. J. These are the kind of flowers you were talking about, I think. Lilies. But Mr. Simon Hurley, again, did stamp these out on his channel. Beautiful. We will be playing with these on Monday. Pattern Paper Monday. We're going to be bringing some of this stuff out. And then again on Wednesday. Because it's glorious. It's glorious. It's glorious. But for right now, we're going to do a little bit of please hold. Oh, it's the garbage man. I thought somebody just wrecked again, but it's the garbage man. He's picking up the garbage. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna grab some regular accent opaque. Accent opaque is my like go-to basic, you know, when I just want to blow some paper, right? Like just whatevers. And that's my distress, and this is basic. Okay, so we're not using any fancy paper. Nothing fancy schmancy right now. Oh, let's get our splat box because it's sprays. right? It sprays. And we don't want the sprays all over. Don't you mind the yuckies in there. Okay. So, first things first, what's the difference between a solar paste and a mica stain? Because they both have micas. And I have a lot of these. I don't have them all. I have like 2 Halloween sets and 2 Christmas sets. So I've got a fair amount of these. And I'm still excited for these. And we're going to do a purple comparison. I know, right? And again, shakety shake. Shakety shake. Pop those lids off. Okay. So, mica. We have the stain. Keyword there, stain. Okay. So if we spritz this across the top, you see that? You see that? You see how purpley it makes it? So that's what we know. That's what we've used, right? We use a stain. It's got a color base and mica in it. So you get purple on purple. And then the mica makes it shiny, okay? That's that. And then, you guys, I haven't used these yet. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. We gotta prime it. Oh. Okay. You notice nothing happened there. But I did. And then down here, so on black, those two, holy moly, they about look the same. Look at that. But you see, we created, these are a little bit more white, whereas these are purple with the mica. See, your splotching is going to be different. So that's the mica, and then this, it's kind of crazy, but that, I don't know how to describe it. It's more of a milky base, whereas this is a purple base. Purple base, milky base. So you're going to get different textures. So you could totally use these together. Let's see if we can get some big droplets on there. Okay. Just so, I mean, look at that. When we do a big drops of this, they're going to be solidy purple. Okay. There's your big, oh man, already. I didn't even do it. But see that? So 2 white base, purple base. Right there. But then we're back over here because we have a white base. It's like a clear base. White on white, you know, it's bye-bye, invisible. I gotta clean my fingers. Please hold. Okay. Y'all know I watch Elizabeth for her low-key crafting approach to... What? Low-key? Okay, and then... Remember, we sprayed the purple base and then our whitish, clearish base, right? But look at, we still, look at. So the mica, you can see the mica shifts down through there. I mean, look at that. It's just a subtle, like, hey. It's and in real life, I wish I could share my eyeballs with you, because it's white with a little bit of purple from up here because we had an overspray. Then we turn it though, and it's like covered in shiny purple goodness. I mean, it's just insane. So that's the biggest thing, is the color base. Okay, so you have a color base and no color base. Collected lies. What? Don't be spreading false information, you guys. But, right? So you can have this super subtle goodness. right? Because we wouldn't spray this over the top of something that we've already colored and done. And if you saw Simon's video, he sprayed right over something he's already colored and done, and it doesn't make it disappear. This would make it disappear because it's a color. You're blowing a color all over the page. But look at. So they do play well together. Definitely like this, because we basically made an ombre of purple goodness, right? That's an ombre because it is still purple to purple. Just shifty. I'm so, you guys make me happy. It makes me happy that you guys are happy, and I'm happy. But who's not happy on a Simon release Hurley day? Words are hard. English is super hard. There. Oh my gosh. You guys. Okay. So it's like an interference color. Yes. It is definitely like the original Solar Paste where it just, when you do the shifty. And I don't know what interference colors do exactly, so I can't comment on that. I don't know the definition of interference color. Let's put it that way. We just know that they're shifty, they go on clear, and then you shift your head or the paper, and then you see purple. Okay? So it's shifty. But I think those turn out really great. Yeah, get crafties. Okay, so let's put the lids on the two purplies. And by the way, this is Royal Flush. Okay, you can buy them individually. Or at Ranger, I'm sure they have a bundle if you want it all. But I do. What do I want to do? I want to do some stenciling, cause who doesn't? But we're gonna go all out. Alcohol ink cardstock, aka black hole paper. I know, right? It's Ranger Distress Heavy Stock, you guys. Ranger Distress Heavy Stock. Look it. I just made a black hole. That's why I love it. It's like a... it makes everything disappear. So, if you don't buy the beautiful stamps, and you're like, well, how am I going to use the sprays? Right? Because sprays. These sprays are going to be good for winter. They're going to be good for winter because you're going to pull out your winter snowflakes. This is Frostbite. It's a stencil by Simon Hurley. Is it still available? I don't know. Do you have a stencil that is beautiful snowflakes? Pull them out. Use them up. We're going to go in with our solar spray. Okay. Frostbite. So you can use these any time of the year that you want for beautiful stuff. We're going to do a little bit of purple and a little bit of blue. So we're going to use Beluga and Royal Flush. And we're going to spray from above. If we spray from the side, you're going to get some cool effects. However, it's a spray. It's so you might get a little bit under the stencil. So I'm going to go up, upsy daisy. Oh, I got to prime it because I haven't used it. And then we're just like a spray can. You press and move. And by the time you get to the other side, you've let go. So it's press and like let go. And I caked it on right there, okay? Because it's a demo, and that's what I did. And then we're going to come in with the Royal Flush, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to press. Oops. Come on. There we go. And cake it on. You can cake it on. You can do it lightly. I caked it because, well, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? My credit card. I know, right? Okay, and then we lift. I'm going to get a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to grab a hold of the thing, and don't let go. Grab it and don't let go. And then lift. I know. Look it. Look it. We got a little bit of under. Don't worry about that, you guys. It's still gorgeous. But look it. And then we can cut this in half, and we have 2 card panels. Ugh, I know, right? But I wish you guys could see this in real life, because this is very purple and this is very blue. But my camera is being redonkulous. But it's very purple and it's very blue. And you can see I have picked it up with my finger because it's not set. Okay, it's not set. Again, this one is frostbite. So the sprays are going to be good for your Christmas goodies. Now, there's a lot of spray left on this, right? So I'm going to go into my basic, which, you guys, I didn't realize I don't have very much basic cardstock left here. Basic just means your less expensive alcohol ink cardstock, aka distressed heavy stock. They're expensive. They are, because they're quality. I mean, distress, basic. But you can still get really cool results. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mist some water over this snowflake. Just a little bit. Brenda has to go adulting. Oh, you poor thing. Have fun grocery shopping, though. And now I'm just gonna set this right on top. Okay. I know we saw Simon Hurley do a cleanup today. You guys, it was fabulous. It made my heart happy. It made my heart so happy. Okay, so I'm letting the paper talk to the stencil. They're doing a meet and greet. They got to get to know each other very well. And we're just going to let that sit there for a second while it pulls all of the spray onto my paper. And then we're going to peel. And it doesn't, okay, so that's not, it doesn't look like snowflake. But for a base, and just to see what it will do, and you can see we pulled some of that other color. I don't particularly like it, and that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to... That's dirty. That's okay. So I'm just going to pick up the rest of this stuff. We're just going to go right into here, and we're just going to... Oh, that's nice, though. Sometimes clean up. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. But it needs a little bit more of this. There we go. That makes me happy. Oh, yeah. I know. Ooh. This would be, like, a really neat corally. Like, I would put some fish in this. Because doesn't that look like coral the way it did that? And then we got that little bit of speckly blue. I don't know. I feel like we could put some blue oxide in here and have it be fishy. I don't know. But there's that. So we're going to clean up this hot mess. Because we don't want our next project to be a miss, right? So we're going to pick up some of this. A very light misting because it's a cardboard box. Oh, man. It might be time for a new one. Maybe. Might. Anybody need a grungy paper towel there? Holy moly. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's clean our stencil. And then we'll get to another stencil. Because we can do all the things, you guys. We can do all the things. Oops. Okay. It's a little messy today. But that's okay. You can see I've used this stencil so much. The shiny that you're seeing is solar paste. Because solar paste with this stencil on black is magnificent. I'm just saying, it's magnificent. And I have used solar paste quite a bit. As you can see, it's probably one of my prettiest stencils. But, yeah. And it's got glitter because, well, that's great too. So, yeah, between all the paste, you guys. We love all the paste. Okay, speaking of paste, we're going to grab another stencil because I told you you could use these colors all year round. Let's do something summery because summer's coming up. Summer. Ooh, this one's kind of summery. This one is called the Lou. I know. Why is the Lou summery? Because it's got flower bits. Don't come at me. What we're going to do with the Lou, are you ready for this? We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna take, yes, okay, we're gonna take this, our distressed heavy stock, right? Because why not do two first? We're gonna get overheated. Oh, that's golden hour. I want overheated. Okay, we're gonna do our shaky shakes because we want mica. We want maximum mica. The stencil and paper are available on the Only Crafts profile. Cool. Okay, so we have shaken our shakety bits. Okay, we're gonna hose this down. Hose it down. Are you ready? Set. Oh, we gotta prime. If you haven't used them, you gotta prime them. Oh, look at that. We have hosed it down. The more you add, the more... I know, right? But now we need to dry it. We need to dry it for our next step. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look. Gotta go. Bye, Miss Cordelia. Thanks for popping in today. The thing is like, nope. I need you to sit back down. It's curling up. Don't worry. We'll get it to flatten back out. Look at that. Just, I know, right? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, step 1, hose down your paper. Step 2, dry your paper. Or leave it to dry and hose down more paper. Maybe you need to make 50 fun cards. So you hose them all down. Then you go through and dry them all. Make sure they're all nice and dry for the next step. How do we know it's dry? Well, we stick our finger in it because that's what I do. It feels pretty warm. I think it's dry. We're going to call it. We're going to call it dry. Okay? We're going to move our splatum box because we can do that. And then we grab a paste. Any paste will do. We're going for something summery, something fun. I'm going to put this to the edge. That way there, this little bit here, when I go to make my card, I'll be using this chunk, but this little chunk we can die cut. We can do the things. We can use it as a strip on the inside of the card. Like, we could do a whole bunch of stuff, right? So we can go neon. I'm feeling neon. Yeah, I'm feeling this is very summery. This is yellow jacket. You guys, I almost was like, is it yellow jacket? I had to look for a second, but you heard it. I was calling it yellow jacket. Okay, so we got some yellow jacket. Okay, now I would recommend, so as all micas, even though it's dry, the mica does rub off. You can set it with some glaze. Okay, if I were to send this to somebody that doesn't like things coming off, like Miss Pam, but I'm not sending it to her because I'm sending her another card. You would set it with some glaze, and then it wouldn't rub off. It will change the look of it a bit, so just keep that in mind, but you can set it. Do not send this to anybody in the military when they're out doing military things, okay, because we don't want the mica glitters on them to give them away. They gotta be incognito. No sparkles for the military. Anyways, okay, we need to, we're either going to tape it down or put it in our thing, but we're going to tape it down. We're going to tape it down with our minty tape. Okay, we're going to tape it down with minty tape because we can. Oops. Nope. Nope and nope. I need you to stay put. Okay. Now I'm going to put a piece here so the paper stays put. Okay, so we got that. We got that going. We're going to get our scraper tool. And we're going to get our spatula. And we're going to open our yellow jacket. And if you get a little crusties around the edge, just peel and dispose, okay? Or chop it up and use it in another project. I don't mind. But look at how yellow that is. I like to put my glubs. This is a pretty big glub. Right here, okay? Oh, we gotta put a little bit more on the end because it's a big stencil. It's 6x6 stencil. So we have our glubs and we're gonna set it on our project. And then as we're pulling, as we pull, we lay this guy down flatter, okay? So you're gonna start up at the top. You're gonna tip it until the paste makes contact. So not all the way down. See, there's a pretty good distance there. And then you're gonna pull. And as you get to the bottom, you should be flat. Okay? When you get to the bottom, you should have nothing left. Then you're gonna come straight up and down. Scrapity scrape. Flatten. Scrape and flatten. Scrape and flatten. Okay? Now, normally, I do extra. Okay? I put a lot of extra on and then I scrape it back into the bin. But I don't want to scrape this back into the bin because I'm afraid that it's picking up some mica from my spray, which is fine. Okay. We're just going to put a little bit on there just because, oh my gosh, you guys. That's insane. Okay. So I don't have very much left. So I actually did pretty good with this. Okay. Because like I said, I don't want to put any back into this container. You totally could. Totally could. But we did that. So we're going to peel our tape. And since our tape is bringing up the stencil, I'm going to grab the tape and the stencil and pull it up. Because we don't want it to fall back down. But look it. Oh my gosh. Look it. Oh, you guys. Look it. Look at the shiny bits on the inside of that. Like, doesn't that... Oh. You could put some flowers on there. Oh, we totally put... We're going to make a card with this. This needs to set and dry for a bit because it's got a lot of paste on there. But you guys, do you see... And you could hose your paper down in any color. Like any color. And if you did this on white, you wouldn't see the color until you moved it. Let's do it on white. Let's do it on white. I'll show you. But look. You guys, I'm always excited about new stuff. But you guys, I'm always excited. I am. But look at. Even our little crazy strip. Like... If it's not too thick, it's interesting. You guys, it's interesting. Let's set this over here to dry because we don't want to stick, we don't want to stick anything else in there, right? Okay, and then we're going to get a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to get a watercolor cardstock because I really want this to be a nice demo, right? Oh, that's Simon Hurley, white. No, I need hot press watercolor. Okay, we're going to use hot press. Hot press just means that the presses were hot, and so both sides are smooth, and one side is a little bit smoother than the other, okay? So, I can't shove that back in. It's being a brat. Okay, and I don't mind. There's a mess, you guys. It's okay. It'll all dry. So, we're going to put that there. Oh, no, we don't. Yes, we do. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. We're going to get our splat box. We're going to pick the green, I think. I'm going to hold this so I'm not setting it in the paste because I don't really want paste. I know. I got paste everywhere. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So, we're going to use crocodile tears. Nothing to cry about, though. Nothing to cry about. Okay. We're going to try and get this in here. We're going to prime. And we're going to hose it down. Because it's watercolor paper and we can do that. Wait, where's all my green? Oh, there's my green. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's nice. Okay, and then we're going to dry it. I was a little panicked there. I'm like, where's the green? Because on white, it's subtle. But as soon as you start drying it, that mica can really shine through. Oh my gosh. I did get this one rather... wet, and it's watercolor, so it's not going to seep in. Simon Hurley was explaining that some papers, you spray it, paper's thirsty. Some papers are super thirsty. Watercolor paper is not as thirsty. It says, I'm thirsty, but not that thirsty. We'll just let it set on top. Okay. Simon Hurley, accent opaque, basic papers like that, they're thirsty. Simon Hurley's is not as thirsty as my accent opaque, but it's thirstier than watercolor. It's kind of mid. So you can get different effects. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see? I know you can see. You can see the texture on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we're going to use... It's so beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at... Because you see the spots, and you're like, oh, the paper's got nice spots. Wait, what? What? So pretty. Okay, we're going to lay this here. We're going to do this. No, we're going to do this. Okay. I need you to stick. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get some gloves. Not gloves, gloves. Just drag our color. And this, I don't think we need as much, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So we're going to do this. Okay. Same thing. We're going to set it down. And you could totally go in and get all the sides, but you know, I think we're gonna call this good. I think we're gonna leave those spots open just to see. Pardon me, just to see. But again, I'm not putting it back into my container. If you take out too much and you have a lot, say like, oh, I have so much, but I'm afraid to put it back because it's got mica, it's got something in it. Get yourself a little catch-all and just wipe all the extras on the catch-all. Okay. Give yourself a new background. Okay. So then you don't feel like you're wasting anything. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of kooky. Please hold. Please hold. We just went on a little tangent here. Okay. So you can do a cleanup sheet. More cleanup. More cleanup. Okay. And then we're going to peel. And we want to make sure the stencil comes in one fell swoop. We don't want to let it go and let it drop. So we're going to peel tape and stencil at the same time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because I did not have my paper secure, okay, our stenciling did get a little kooky in there, and you guys, I'm okay with that. Because this is kind of a grungy application because we didn't go all the way. But look at leaving those nice little voids down the side. That's kind of nice. And then we tip it. And then we see that beautiful green in there with that yellow. But look at how beautiful that is. And how different, right? Because we have the same colors. Well, okay, the sprays are different, but the same yellow on black versus white. It's really cool. And then the spray. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could see this. I wish. We need glitter. We need smell-o-vision and glitter vision, aka mica vision. Mica vision, so that we can see how shiny that is. It's just scrumdiddlyumptious. But yeah, so there's that. Oh my gosh. Let's clean up because this is a hot mess. Let's clean up. Clean up. Okay. For all you mint tape friends, what you're going to want to do is grab a piece of plastic, acetate, whatever you have handy. I've misplaced my sheet from Spellbinders. Spellbinder dies come on. Oh, that one actually ripped that. How rude. Let's try that. I got some paste under there. That one's probably not sticky because it's got paste under there. But you can save these. That one ripped up. But you can put your mint tape on some plastic and save that. Save it for another day. Okay, let's clean. Let's clean. And we're gonna clean I have one more sheet. I was like, I know I do. I don't know if any of that will come up because it sat a while. If you don't clean it right away, yeah, it didn't. It gets really crusty. And it's alright. It'll still... Look at that yellow on the black. And this is our basic black too. So that's nice. Look at that. We can put some flowers on that too. I like it. Okay. Let's clean this mess though. We got a mess going on. Ugh. Okay. And then we're going to stamp out some lilies for that other card that's been sitting over there drying. If your paste gets really crusty, mine is not yet, but you can get a straight razor on your glass mat and scrape it up. I do recommend getting the area wet though. It just helps the blade glide across there. Okay. And then it wipes right up. But water will clean it if you're quick enough. But like I said, if it starts to dry, and just get your straight blade out. This one needs a scrubber. Please hold, we gotta scrub this one. I let it dry too much. And we just need to make sure the paste is out of the crevices. These are just little kitchen scrubbers, silicone kitchen scrubbers. They got little teethies. And you can use them to scrub. Scrubbity-dubbities. And you could totally scrub over another piece of paper. We've done that plenty of times. Should have probably done it with this one. There was probably enough stuff on there to scrub over another piece of paper and get some really cool things. But there it is. Nice clean. We've scrubbed both sides because you got to. You got to scrub both sides. Okay. The loo. The loo is all done. Okay, now. And for this, you guys, if you get a lot of goop on your spatula, you can use your other spatula to clean it, okay? Because it's a non-porous surface. This stuff's not going to really stay on there. But you can use another soft. I wouldn't use your knife by any means. Just a palette-y, something. Okay, see that? Just cleans right up. Cleans right up, you guys. Ta-da! Ta-da! All right. How are you guys doing out there? You guys enjoying your day today? We're gonna stamp these flowers and we're gonna stamp some flowers and then make a card. Make a card. I'm so excited. And then Pattern Paper Monday, we're gonna bring our sprays back out because, well, we're gonna hose down some pattern papers with it. Because why not? Why not? Solar spray on Patterned Paper Monday. But look at, aren't they pretty? So pretty. I feel like, please tell me I'm still alive. Yes, I am. Fabulous. Turn that down. Okay. We're gonna do this big one here. Oh, look at that. Have courage to bloom even in dark times. Isn't that pretty? Thanks for all you do. Love you. I'm always here for you. You guys. It smells like photopolymer. Look at how big that sucker is. It's a nice biggest stamp. And we're going to stamp it. We're going to stamp it, emboss it, and alcohol marker it because I want it to be very bright. Bright. So we're going to get Misty out here. I need to do something with you guys. I'll just put lunar paste in my eyeball. I don't know. Okay. We're going to get this out. Maybe. Open door. I really like this. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. I need to figure out what to do with that. I need to figure out what to do with all of these. Okay. And then we're going to get our Simon Hurley. Stark White cardstock. All things Simon Hurley. Ugh, I love this paper. It's so smooth. It's smooth paper. I mean, look how I've got these cut down to A2 size. Look how much room it takes up. We're gonna die cut this, so I'm gonna set this on here on an angle so that I can get the die around it because yeah, it's that ginormous. So, oh, we need to powder because we're going to emboss. And then we're going to set this on there like so. We're going to pick it up with our door like so. And then we're going to get our VersaFine Clair. Which needs re-inked. Because... stays on. VersaFine Clair, you guys. It didn't even ink it. You guys, it didn't even ink it. I'm not going to ink it too heavily. But look at it's just soaking in. It's just soaking in. It's like, yeah. I'm just gonna do a little bit for now because, well, we gotta stamp, right? Okay. Soak in a little bit. Okay. Oh, I probably shouldn't use that rag. We just cleaned up a whole mess of stuff with that rag. We just cleaned up a lot of mica with that rag. Let's throw that one in the laundry. Now, I use my stamp to get it pushed in, and then we're going to ink this up. Inky inkies. Okay. Fabulous. Is that supposed to be there? There might be a glitch in my stamp. Yeah, there's a glitch in my stamp. There's a glitch in my stamp. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it because we're going to stamp. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to ink it again. Ugh, so nice. But we missed part of that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? But see, there's a glitch in my stamp. It's not a glitch in my stamp. It was a... there was something on my stamp. that's why you should probably wipe them beforehand. And I probably put that on there when I did wipe it because I used the yucky rag first. My bad. You guys, I'm such a dork. Don't mind me. But if you ever get a stamp and it's imperfect, like I had a stamp that part of the word was gouged out, and it's not like they cut it out, like it didn't fill properly with the whatever it is, the process they do, like it didn't get enough, and so it didn't stamp the word. And I emailed them and they said send pictures, and I sent pictures, and they sent a return envelope so I could return it, and they replaced my stamp. And that was Ranger. That was a long time ago. But I'm sure they will still do that. You just gotta be kind and be like, hey. But if this actually had a glitch, that's what I would do. I would take a picture, send it to their support team, and yeah, they will help you out and get you quality. Because they, you know, they can't check every single stamp because then your stamp would be used. So factory defects happen. Factory defects happen. I mean, I feel like a factory defect most of the time because it's just stupid stuff, right? But yeah, if you ever have factory defects, just contact them and they'll help you out. They'll help you out. Okay. Look at how pretty that is. Even just in black and white. That's really, really pretty. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's hang that back up. And let's hang you back up because we're done with you guys. Okay. Let me clean my stamp while that's cooling. Because we don't want to go right into this. We do want the embossing powder to cool. We're going to come over here. We're going to clean our stamp properly and make sure we get all the gooks off of there, right? This is going to be a nice summery, springy, right? Because for all your friends that don't like roses, Deborah, you can make them a nice lilies card. But look at, I mean, the versatility. You could totally, if you want this to be bigger, bigger bunch, you could do these guys and stamp them on there and give it more leaves if you want to give it more leaves. But it's already huge, right? It's already huge. I like Simon Hurley stamp sets. You get a lot of stuff on that real estate page, right? Lots of. Okay, so it's all nice and good. Let's grab some markers. Marker time. Come join me. Come down here. Watch me color. We're gonna do easy coloring. Easy coloring. Dawn the Crafty Visage. Hello. And easy coloring for me means Not too much on the shading department. We're going to do it easily. We don't want to take forever to do it. We're going to pick 2 colors. We're going to pick a light and a dark. And we're going to start... I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. We're going to start with some dark. And we're just going to dot in some dark. Because again, we're doing easy coloring. We're just going to dot some darks in there. In our greenery. Especially at the bases of these bits. I think this is a leaf. We'll get some of that in there. We'll get that there. Get that there. We're going to go here and here. We're not doing anything fancy schmancy. We're just throwing in some sketchy lines. Okay, it's okay to be sketchy. Sketchy here. But don't be a sketchy friend. No. Okay, and then we're just going to go right over the top of everything we did with our lighter color. Okay? And we're just going to brush that in. And I'm not sure how these work, but we just did it like that. No big deal. And if we go outside the lines, you guys don't worry. Because we're sketchy. We're sketchy that way. It is a tiny area. So I'm using... I'm barely touching the paper. Okay, let's get it that way. We're barely touching the paper. The paper is going to pull the ink no matter what, right? So if we barely touch the paper, we can get thin lines. If we really put it on the paper, we're going to get the thick line, okay? So barely touching, short movements, you know, you can get these fine areas filled in without going too much over the lines. And then for the bigger areas, go ahead and press some color in there. Thin area again. Don't worry too much if it does go outside the lines, you guys. It'll just be fine. You could get like gel pens or whatever, fine tip. You could totally do fine tip, right? If you have a bullet nib, that would probably be better. I don't know. I once had a damaged Ranger product. Yes. Yeah, they needed, I don't know, they just needed what I had, they needed back, which was fine. They paid for the return. It might just have been, I don't know, you know, I'm not sure why, but yeah, I sent mine back in their prepaid thingamabob. Okay. Nice, beautiful greens that I've used. Oh, let's finish this one. I think this is a leaf, but that's a flower. I think it's like a flower trying to open there. So we're going to color that as if it's a flower, because I honestly don't know. And then see those little spots we put in there? Okay. As I was seeing, I see a little. If you've lost your spots and you want a little bit more, we'll just go ahead and guess what? Add some more. So if you lose a little bit of that darkness or you need to add darkness, you can go back and do that. Okay. And again, just easy, quick strokes. Nothing fancy. And I think we've got those. Crop and create. Yes, dawn is soon. Yes, dawn. Crop and create. Crop and create. Are you gonna post any videos or pictures of the goodies that you're making, Missy? Lilies. Lilies come in a plethora of colors, like uber amounts of color. And let's do yellow. Yellow is the thing today. Jay was talking about some colors earlier today, and he was kind of upset about them not having a nice yellow. So let's see if we can find a nice yellow for Mr. J. That one's kind of a muted yellow. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, that's a nice bright yellow. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna use the nice bright yellow, and then we're gonna shadow with that one, and then we're gonna bring in just a speckle of orange. Okay, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's grab this nice bright yellow. Wait, this is the one. No, that's not it. It's this one. So we're just gonna plop this nice bright yellow in. Okay, it's gonna be our base because it is the lightest color. We're just gonna cram it all in here, and then we're gonna, yeah, I think that should have been yellow too, but that's okay. We're gonna get that nice yellow here. It's our base, our little bulbs. Okay, and because we heat embossed using embossing powders, and this is alcohol. Alcohol is a solvent. Okay. Someone say yellow? Well, hello, Mr. Abraham. I certainly did. Certainly. Yes, I did. Debbie J, hello. How are you doing? Okay, and then, oh, what was I saying? Alcohol markers are a solvent, so you don't want to like scrub over the top of your embossing powders because it can eat it. So I like to dab it, like these areas here. There's a lot of embossing powder there. So if you just kind of dab the colors in there. But you don't want to scrub. You don't want to scrub because it can eat that embossing powder. We're just going to be very gentle. Very gentle. Because again, the ink, it wants to come out. You don't have to do much. And it's going to come out. It's they're like, come join in the fun. Okay, now we're going to darken up. Second layer. Darken up. But again, we want it easy peasy. So we're just going to find some areas that we feel need to be a little bit darker. Okay. Little dotty, little spotty. Nothing fancy, you guys. I'm just, wiggle. That was it. I mean, it's not pretty, but it is. Okay. And look, I even still have some white area left. You can go back in and color that. Oh, I totally missed that though. Let's get that. Okay. And then for our spotty spots, we're going to go and focus a little bit of this orange right on those spots. Okay. Maybe just a little spot there. But we're going to put dots where that is. Maybe just a tiny bit there. And that's it. You see how they're just blobs of spots. And I have gone outside the line all over the place. It is what it is. They're not going to mind. They're not going to mind. We'll put our markers away. We're going to get... Speaking of yellow, Mr. Abraham, you missed it. But we made that. And we made that. I know. Those are the top yellow is the same yellow. This is just on white paper. This is on black paper. And then there is the new solar spray underneath. This one has the Royal Flush solar spray underneath. It's really pretty. And this one has Crocodile Tears solar paste underneath. I know. But we're cutting this to make on that. Or no, we'll probably use that one with that. But we could. All the options. All the options are there, you guys. But if you like fussy cutting, you could totally fussy cut these out. You can use an X-Acto knife to get into those crevices, which I would totally do if I was doing. And that's the Lou. That's the Lou stencil by Simon Hurley. But if you purchase the dies, which are sold separately, unless you buy a bundle, and you know, it's still kind of separate, right? It cuts. It's gonna cut those out, you guys. Just watch. It's gonna do all the Cutty McCuttersons. And then that washi tape. The mint tape that we used earlier. It's dry and pretty now. We're going to use it for this, you guys. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. We're eyeballing to see. Okay, that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. This little thing. Okay. Da 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 da. Oop! It shifted. It shifted a little. Do I care that it shifted? No, it's fine. It's fine. If I start messaging and get no work done, I didn't miss it. I've been lurking. Oh, look at you. Fabulous. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I don't mind a good lurking. I lurk a lot. I do. Okay. See that? See that? It cut it out, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at. Oh my gosh. That's some detail. I mean, they even cut these little bits. And that little bit. And that big old bit. And that little bit. And that bit. Hey, Mr. Simon Hurley. We are just playing. Okay, so this is our A2 size card. Wait, is this dry? No, it's not fully dry, you guys. Because I did put a lot of the neon paste on there. I know. But I wish you guys... The crocodile tears. I wish you guys could see. It's just magnificent. But look at how big and beautiful. Like, we have the Lou stencil. Okay, it's a Simon Hurley stencil. We have yellow jacket, neon lunar paste. Over the top of our stark white cardstock that we hosed down in oh no, watercolor paper. I lied. It's watercolor paper because we hosed it down. We hosed it down with some solar paste. We used crocodile tears, but we hosed it down. But if you have whatever papers, it will still work. But yeah. And then we, this is on the Simon Hurley cardstock, which is a nice thick cardstock. Do you hear that? Nice thick. And it markers beautifully, by the way, as you can see, as we did. But it's not fully dried. It's mostly dry. We're not going to ruin it, so we're going to glue the things down. But I need to trim. Let's dry it. Oh, you guys, let's just dry it. If these agents don't get paid, you throw me under the bus. It's okay. You can throw me totally under the bus. I used to tell my husband, if you don't want to hang out with the people, just tell them it's my fault. All right. Yeah, it was mostly dry anyways, but it's dry now. So we're going to put it on a card base, and we're going to bring the black back in. So we're going to get a black card base. We're going to get a top foldy because, well, that's my fave. You can use whatever side foldy you want. I mean, look at that. Isn't it pretty? Just, no. And we're going to trim this down so that we get a cute little border, right? We don't want to bring in too much black, but look it. I know, it's going to be so pretty. We're going to take off not a 1/4 inch, not quite a 1/4 inch, almost a 1/4 inch off of you. And we're going to do a little bit off of both ends for this part. So not quite a 1/4. Okay. And PJ Stampa. My phone is showing a pretty good my video quality is 720, which is decent. Yeah, you might just want to check your video quality. I don't know how you do it on the computer, but if you just tap your video and then the little gear, like, it'll be right at the top what quality. In auto, I don't like auto. I like the higher. I don't need data saver or anything. But yeah. And it will redo it for you. Okay. So we've cut that. We're going to dry fit it. And dry fitting just means we're going to eyeball it to make sure we like. So we're going to glue this down. And then we'll go over the things that we made. Okay. And then we're going to put a big fat heart on the back of this because we loves it so much. Okay. We're going to set that on there. We're going to wiggle it. And we're going to press it. And then we're going to flip it. And because this just feels luxurious, right? I don't know. We're going to pop this up. We're gonna pop that up. So we're gonna get our foams. Ooh, yeah, 144. I bet you I don't look very pretty in that. I mean, I struggle on that bus anyways, but at 140, it's not beautiful. Okay, we're gonna grab these because I like foam tapes. I get all the assortments. I do. I even the Better Press stuff, that super thick stuff. Oh my goodness, that is some good foam. Let me tell you. But I need it in the thinners. I need it like in 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch. Because that's my jam. And so I'm using the skinny 1/8 inch foam tape because, well, that's what's working for me. Look at this. It's gonna get, it may not do this one. Ooh, it may. It may. Ooh, I think it did. Okay, and then we're gonna get a little bit thicker tape. Cheryl Savato, hello. Oops. Nope. You get on there and you do your job right there. Okay. We're just going to put some tapes all over because I have lots of tapes, right? Look at us. Isn't it neat? You guys. Do you guys like to foam up your stuff? Do you like to give it a loft? Your card. Do you like to give your cards some loft? I do. And I think we're going to put another skinny one through here. There we go. Look at that. It's foamy-tastic. All the account why am I count remotes? I don't know. Yes, I can do that. Since I missed the beginning, I need to show the you need me to show the goodies again, which I will be happy to do because and I mentioned earlier, if you are gonna hang out with me on Pattern Paper Monday, the solar sprays will be making an appearance, and on Wednesday we'll be making another card using some of the supplies that I didn't use today. Because I have ideas. I have ideas swimming in my head that I need to do. Okay, are you ready? We're going to just tip this because I don't want to cut any of it off. So I'm going to make sure it's all in the card. But look at... I know! What? And you know... No, it's not birthday. I don't do birthday. Where's that thanks? Where's that thanks? Okay, so I can't remember the name of this die set, but it is a Simon & Hurley die set that I just... look at... Oh my goodness. That's Beautimus. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that muches. And we could put it on, because these sentiments do have coordinating backers. I don't know how I feel about the white background. I'm feeling that I just need to do that. There we go. Back to HD. Ha ha ha. Fabulous. But yeah, I think we're just going to do this. But this sentiment kit comes with a congratulation or a congrats, happy birthday, thanks with an S and a thank and a U and a 2. So you can do happy birthday to you, thank you, love you. Because it does have love. It's got all the good. It's got all the goods. But, yeah. So there's the thanks. And here's the love, if you guys want to see what love looks like. And they're cute. They're nice and petite. I don't have... Oh, I might. Nope. Because there's that. Do I have... I may not have it cut out in white. There's the thank. Yeah, I don't have the thanks in white. I mean, I could cut it out, but that's an ordeal because honestly, you really should cut these with sticker paper on the back. Yeah, so I don't have it. But I do, but you could. I mean, there's a thank. But see, It doesn't have the S. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. But that's okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do the thanks. Does it have chocolate for love? Chocolate? No. It does not have the word chocolate. Sorry. But I like to cut them all out. I forgot to put sticker paper on the black cardstock when I went to cut it out. But I get my big Spellbinders Platinum machine. I get that out and I throw all the words and all the background things on a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and crank it all at once. I cut them all out at once, which I need to do again because as you can see, I'm kind of running low on the ones I use all the time, which I think I will just cut those next time. My thanks. I'm going to cut them in abundance. Abundance. Okay. We're going to put that right there. If you have a little sticker machine, you could totally run this through your Xyron sticker machine. Unfortunately, my little sticker machine is out of sticky goodness. I have a big one, which I could do all the black pieces all at once, but I don't want a stamp. I don't have a stamp. I don't think I have a... Well, yeah, that did. No, I don't know. But that's what we got. That's what we got, you guys. But yeah, you could do all sorts of stuff. You guys have ideas too. You guys have all the ideas. Okay, so this is our finished card. So I'm going to go over the things that we did today. So if you're not interested because you watched all of this before, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. But if you guys want to know what we did, this is what we did. We came on today to play with the solar sprays. Solar sprays. And one of the questions was asked the difference between solar sprays and our regular sprays. And the biggest difference is these are a stain. They have a colored base. So if you spray them, they're going to turn whatever color, your paper whatever color. These have a clear base. Clear base. Oh, I stuck that in there. Really? Hold on a sec. My papers are not... You guys, I'm so disorganized right now. Please hold. Please hold. I'm trying to find our pages. There they are. They just get buried. So we took this is probably the best example. If you have Hocus Pocus, okay, you're going to spray it and it's going to leave you these purple globs, okay, because it has a stain in it. Okay, so Hocus Pocus has a similar mica, but the stain is purple. The solar spray, Royal Flush, okay, similar purple. So if we shift it, we can see that it looks like we sprayed the whole top of this with the same purple. However, these white driplets are from the solar spray. You're not going to get these white driplets from the Distress mica stain, okay? So there's another difference. On black card, the mica looks similar, very similar, but the staining process is different. We're going to get white staining from the solar base, and we're going to get colored staining from the stains. Anything that says stain and has color in it, right? So that is on black. On white, we see the hugest difference. On white, we have our stain, again, has that purple base. Down here, there's no purple base. It's a clear base. But when you shift it, you see all of that mica in there. Okay? So you can do these gradient ombre effects. Like this is ombre right here, right? If I'd have got this a little bit darker in this corner, it would have been an ombre of purple, because we go to purple to white and the overspray missed it a little. But if we want more mica down there, we just hose it down with the solar spray. So you're going to see the biggest difference here on white between these two. However, the staining properties are going to be extremely different. Okay, again, let me move this for those that weren't here. If you're doing big drops, okay, those are purple. Those are nice purple drops. And if you're going with this, they're going to be white drops. Okay, and you're going to get two different effects. And if you put them together, you're going to get interesting effects. Okay, so your droplet patterns are going to be different colors. So, and they work together. They're having fun together. Okay, so we did that. And then I said we could use these colors all year. So your purples and blues are going to be really nice for wintry, snowy flakes, which we pulled out the frostbite stencil, and we sprayed Beluga and Royal Flush. The names are hard. Okay, so Beluga and Royal Flush with the same, and this is the Distressed Heavy Stock, okay? So we get that nice crisp black as a background in there. And if you touch it while it's still wet, it's going to come off. But see, we can see my fingerprints. It wasn't dry, okay? But you can overlap the colors. I wish you guys could see the overlapping of the colors. It's really pretty. The video doesn't do it any justice. I said we could do winter, right? Even the gold colors, the yellows and the golds for like ornaments and things are going to be really pretty. And then I said we could use them for summer cards, like this one and this one. And what we did is we took our heavy stock black and we hosed it down with Golden Hour. No, which one did we hose it down with? Overheated. My bad. This one's overheated. This one's overheated. Okay, it's a nice goldeny color. It's crazy. I don't know, copper. I don't know. It's a pretty color. Okay, and then we stenciled Yellow Jacket neon. Ding ding ding. We put the Yellow Jacket over the top so that we get that mica goodness underneath. Okay, and we did very similar on this one. The only difference is instead of overheated, we did crocodile tears, so that when you shift, you get a bit of green. Same neon yellow jacket right there. I know, it's crazy. With a dark background, it's gonna darken up the paste. With a light background, it's going to brighten it up. Same stencil, same paste. We just did a different background spray. And then we stamped our beautiful, was it In Blooms? No. Yes? No. I don't know. What was it? Me and the names. Happy Blooms? Keep blooming? I don't know. You guys. Don't come at me. Where's it at? Oh, I moved it down. You guys, heartfelt blooms, okay, which are these beautiful, lovely little, and they're huge. It's huge. I mean, even these little guys, you could do a bundle of these, which this is the outline, this is the inner, so you don't even have to color. You can just stampity stamp and be done. But you can die cut or fussy cut. You don't have to get the dies, but they make life easy. Okay, so yeah, you can build up a little bouquet of your little lilies there. I know. Aha! Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. But look it. I know. I know. All the fun things that we did. And to finish with that. It's so bright and cheery, right? So bright and cheery. Aside from, I don't know what I got in there, but there's something not so bright in there. There's a speck. There's a speck in my paste. I don't know what it is. But it's bugging me. There. We'll tone it down. I don't know what it is. There. That makes me happy now. But there it is. So these are the new goodies from Simon Hurley. We have a photopolymer clear set of heartfelt blooms where you get lovely sentiments for thanks for all you do, love you, I'm always here for you. This one I like. Have courage to bloom even in dark times. This cute little high, like, I don't know. I see this, right? I see this little high and I just want to stamp it all over the paper. Make our own paper that just says hi all over it and then slap some flowers on it, right? You are so beautiful, sending smiles, and we believe in you. So lots of good, and a mom. If you guys still have moms, and you can make mom day cards, this is good. If you're a scrapbooker, well, and you have photos of your mom, you can use those. So there's that one, and then the other two, which come hang out with me on Pattern Paper Monday. You left this down here. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Thank you. Pattern Paper Monday. We're gonna see these guys. We're gonna see these guys and some of these guys because it's gorgeous. This one here is called Typewriter. It's a lovely red rubber. I know. And then this one here is one of my favorite things. It's a peel apart. And it is 3 pieces. It's whimsical florals. And yeah, the 2 center flowers pop right out. That's where we get our 3-piece. We get the 1, 2, 3. The 2 flowers pop right out. So you can color them individually. You can use them individually. You can do whatever you want. I mean, but yeah. Whimsical florals. So come hang out with me Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Not gonna lie, you can probably come hang out with me tonight on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern. I might be playing with the sprays some more because why not? But I do go live on Twitch. It is not as family friendly. I get a little crazy sometimes. So if that doesn't bother you, you come hang out with me on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays tonight. And then again, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the YouTubes, playing with pattern paper and some Simon Hurley goodies because it's fabulous. Send me a text message. Thank you, Cheryl Savato. I will have to check that out. I literally woke up to my alarm. I went to bed so early last night. I slept a long time, you guys. So I went to bed. My alarm goes off at 11:50 so that I can go watch Simon Hurley and his creations. And then I hopped in the shower and came up here. So I haven't done the things I need to do, like check my phone. So I will check that, Miss Cheryl Savato. And thank you, everyone. PJB Stamper is sending air hugs to Abraham. May you feel all the warm and fuzzy. I like that one. So, Abraham, feel warm and fuzzy. Anyways, thanks, you guys. We'll see you tonight on Twitch if you like to hang out there at 9 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Eastern right here on the YouTubes for Pattern Paper Monday. Bye, everyone. I'm going to mute me and turn on some music to say goodbye.
Yeah.